Welcome into Walk the Line. I'm your host, OG Chris Murray, giving you my Dynasty Madden League Week 8 picks. Whoa, man. Week 7. Wow. That's all I had to say about Week 7 is wow. There was a lot of head-scratcher games. A lot of guys came out that were the underdogs and took home the W. It was crazy last week, man. But that's what I like about the Dynasty, man. You really cannot predict who is going to take home the W because any user can knock off any user at any given week period. Any given week period. But this week I have a feeling I'm gonna get it right, man. So let's dive right into these picks. All right, first up we have tight work in the Miami Dolphins versus SJ and the Houston Texans. Okay, tight work last week got back to the hill, and it seemed like everything on the offense just gelled together perfectly. Tannehill came out, threw the ball well. Kenyon Drake rushed for over 100 yards, and the number one thing that stood out about that Miami Dolphins team on the offensive side of the ball was no turnovers. It was no turnovers. I can start seeing tight work get his rhythm back now that he has his starting quarterback back. But he's going up against SJ and the Houston Texans this week that just came off of a win. Not only, it wasn't just a win, it was a statement win. Went into Jacksonville last week as the favorite, -4 points. Not only did he cover the spread, but he beat him by 42 points. This Houston Texans team looks to be something special this season. These are two users who last cycle were in the same division that knows each other game style very well, and I know that both users wants to walk away with the W. The current line on this game is -5 points, with SJ being the favorite. SJ's home. He's coming off a high win. I'm going to take SJ with the point. SJ with the spread, knocking off the Miami Dolphins heading into Week 9 with the W. Next up, we have Matty Ice and the Philadelphia Eagles versus Expert and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay, these are two teams that just came off of pretty much a tough L last week. Both users felt like, they could have came out and played better football. But, they got their heads knocked off. It's question marks on both, it's question marks on both sides with these two users. Jacksonville question mark being, of course, everyone knows it already, Blake Bortles. This guy, man, is going to cost Jacksonville their season. I'm telling you right now, man. He cannot seem to figure out how to not throw the ball to his guys, but stop throwing the ball to the defense. It just seems like when he drops back and throws the ball, it's just intentionally, and he's just throwing it straight to the defender. This guy is going to cost Jacksonville their chance at winning the banner in the season. On the other side, we have Matty Ice. Matty Ice is the top tier user in the DML, hands down. But when the game gets tight, for some reason, Matty Ice seems to disappear. Now, I'm not getting ahead of myself because this was just a regular season loss. And the Philadelphia Eagles are hands down my pick to be in one of the teams to be in the NFC Championship. But Matty Ice is going to have to figure that out and figure it out very fast, man, because it seems just watching him season after season, cycle after cycle, when a game gets down to those crucial moments, he seems to just let the game slip right through his hands. The line on this game, surprisingly, man, is the Philadelphia Eagles are the favorite by 9 points going into Jacksonville to knock off the Jacksonville Jaguars. Vegas must know something this week again that we do not know. And I know it now from watching last week's game is they don't trust Blake Bortles. And I'm not going to go against Vegas on this one. I'm going to take Matty Ice with the point spread going into Jacksonville, knocking off the Jacksonville Jaguars, getting the W going into Week 9. Next up, we have JB Blazin and the Denver Broncos versus KP and the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, if y'all did not watch this game last time these two guys played, this was an explosive game. Both teams combined for a total of 80 points, with JB taking the lead with an amazing kickoff return, leaving triple zeros on the clock. But I don't see that, since that game, a lot has changed in Denver. They put together another good W, but they're just spiking downhill, man. And you already know what the problem is. They can't take care of the ball, and now their defense is starting to show their flaws. KP, man, this game is pretty much, I think, is going to be a revenge game for him. Tyreek Hill went off when the first time they met, going off for a total. So I'm gonna do a little too much stuttering.